This is a very quick and easy video which I want to explain to you. So this is to change the sequence settings of the video right here, as you can see. um, uh, and before I show you how to do the sequence setting changes, I want to explain you what is render into out. So let's assume you have edited a small bit right here by cutting off with the razor tool, by cutting off with a razor tool like this, and deleting the part and then attaching this to the actual part which is necessary. And let's assume this is the final output of the edited video. Just let's assume, and now what you need to do is click on sequence and click on render into out, and of course render audio, render FX into out, etc. And what this does is this actually re-verifies any of your mistakes. If they are there, you'll be knowing, and this gives a really good quality to your video. And if you don't render, you might miss some of the edits which you have done, so don't forget to render before exporting. Anyways, coming back to the sequence topic, click on sequence at the top. At the same option you get these options of rendering. So let's, as explained, I don't want to explain it again now. Let's click on sequence settings, and as you can see we got a couple of options over here, and what I wanted to explain you was about the frame size. So I'll come to that part, but starting off with the editing mode, if you know about these all cameras and stuff, you can go with this. But in case you're like me, you don't know anything about cameras much, stay with whatever it is. And then coming to time base, it is 29.97 frames per second the recording. And then frame size, now let's assume you're creating an advertisement like a b-roll for your client, and he says he needs a particular size of the video, and it's like, I guess, vertical 1080p and horizontal 1920p. Here you go, it's very simple. Type here 1080 and 1920 in the horizontal, and now let's OK line between, so save it, change this preview format, OK. And as you can see, the video has been changed. And don't worry, in case you want, you can scale it over here, position it, scale it, and make it exactly like what we say, a vertical sequence. So again, coming back to sequence settings, then we have fields, we have display format, which is 29.976 frames per second, then sample rate of the output of the audio, display format, etc, etc. You can mess with this around of the sequence of the video, and this is how you change the frame sizes. Let's put something like 720 into 1080. Let's say OK, OK. And as you can see, now it's something like this. Now you can adjust it with scale, you can make it smaller. And the reason the video is still in this shape is because the recording which you have done is into that shape, so vertical. So you can position it right and left, you can rotate it. I say let's give it 0 right now, and now let's increase the scale. Alright, so this is how you create or edit sequence of a video on